Oh, hello. We're back. We back. Hello, friends. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Mixcast episode 38. We're here with Bad Frog. We're here to talk about Anthem. Hulu is dropping their prices again. And a new Amazon delivery vehicle that you guys might have seen. It's actually pretty neat. And, yeah. Talk about some stuff. And we have our 1 year of Xbox Live that we have to give away. And we'll talk a little bit about that too. So, in the meantime, let me switch my buttons over to the other board. There we go. And yeah. All right, I think I'm good to go. Hi, Rogue Rage. Bad Frog, how are you today?
Pretty good. I have got what you said was going to happen, the Photoshop bug now. So
what is the Photoshop bug?
The Photoshop bug is where I learn a bunch of stuff to get what I want done, and then decided that's not good enough, so I need to learn some more stuff.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So it's
just unlimited. It just keeps going. When you start Photoshop, you never stop Photoshop.
I can't stop. It's like a disease.
Oh yeah. Chat. I hope you enjoyed watching a little bit of Anthem today. We're going to talk a little bit about it. I want to know what you guys think of it, how you think it's going to do for streaming. If there's things that you would change, anything along that line. So let's just start with that since it's very fresh on the mind, because we literally just got off of my stream doing that. So, Anthem. So obviously Anthem had issues right off the start. Many people weren't allowed to get onto the server. And people were very upset because they paid $25 for beta access, and it's still pre-order, so they're still getting the game, but that was part of the benefit of pre-ordering was you got beta access. Then they didn't get it. So yeah. Did you see what Muffin got me, Big and Frog? I don't think so. Oh, yes. I actually know what she got you.
A personality?
Wow. That was harsh.
Ow!
Wow. Oh, my God.
Sorry, Gloomy. It was just sitting there, ripe, ready to pick.
Wow.
Don't mess with me, Miss JG. I'll turn you in. You'll get in trouble for them skulls.
Wow.
Sorry,
right.
Gloomy. I had to do it. So what does she get you?
You have a lot to offer for a class pet.
She's been picking at me all night, Big. I'm just telling you, all night.
Oh my God. Yeah, so tell us what she got you, Gloomy, and let's jump into some Anthem. Everyone who watched Anthem, what did you think? Did you get to play?
Nice, Gloomy.
They are truly amazing. The LS41s are unbelievable. I actually have mine. Actually, they're at the office. I actually forgot my cord at the office, so I'm using a tiny little cord right now. So, you wanted Fortnite. I don't. Okay. It has nothing to do with Anthem. All right. So yeah, Anthem. What did you guys think? Yeah, and we played Anthem, or we played Fortnite earlier today too. So let's see. Anthem. What did you guys think? Bad Frog, did you have any thoughts on it? Since
actually, I did. It's an absolutely beautiful game.
It is gorgeous.
And,
it is really fun.
And it looks like the gameplay is really smooth.
It's very smooth, but that is a little glimpse of the full game, right? So
yeah, absolutely. I was only half joking about this, and I know people are going to hate this, but of all the games I think that should have a BR mode, not with maybe 100 people, is that one on that terrain map. How much fun would that be to be able to hide in tunnels and all kinds of stuff like that?
It would be pretty neat. I think even maybe starting before adding a BR mode, just adding adding a combatant, PvP 4v4 or big team battles and just seeing how combat works in a situation like that, and maybe going for a battle royale from there.
A team deathmatch would be pretty good, I think.
Yeah, 100%.
I love the way the maps look, and it didn't look like the graphics were dragging at all. And there's a lot to render. I mean, there was a lot of stuff on the screen to render.
Yeah.
And I didn't, except for that one problem you had, I didn't see anything.
That was so weird. So when you go into Anthem, the first thing you should do is turn off motion blur. Why they have it on as default is unbelievable to me. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that was horrible.
It was really bad. It literally looked like I was dropping frames constantly. But yeah. Gloomy says Anthem is a cross between or he thinks that Anthem is a cross between Destiny and Warframe. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I'm kind of with Big on this one. I think it's what Destiny should have been.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
yeah.
I mod for an almost full-time Destiny player, and I still don't know the game real well because I don't pay that much attention to the game, but I can see where this is what Destiny should have been. But
keep going a little bit. I'm just sending
Gal says, I believe BioWare can make this game great. I don't have a problem with BioWare. It's the EA I have issues with. I'm scared that there's something coming that we don't know about. And there's going to be, whatever it is, microtransactions, or the servers are going to break constantly, something.
For Anthem?
That's going to... Yeah, it's going to make them put in there. It's going to ruin it.
Well, the thing is, it's not massive servers. It's small servers, you know?
Yeah. Well, it's just like today. I kind of told you the wrong direction because I had to fix that. But at the end of the day, their GM said, turns out it's not a server capacity issue that we're having today. It was a issue that came up during did not come up during previous scale testing. So I think it's on the server side, but I think it has to do with the way they were sorting traffic.
Yeah, I think it had to do with a lot of people just having trouble connecting to the server, but the server load didn't seem to be the issue. So.
No, because once you got on, the game was running great, so it couldn't have been server load.
Yeah.
But that's what they said. It's something else. I suspect it's server management, getting people into the right places and not overloading.
Yeah.
That's probably what happened, is they overloaded some part of the server because it was sending everybody that way. Who knows? But
yeah,
it's a free look at a game that hasn't been released yet, and you got 4 hours of good play out of it tonight.
Oh, minimum. I probably got 5 or 6 hours in there.
You cannot complain about that.
No,
you had a little hiccup at the beginning. You'd rather have it now than in February, whatever the day it releases.
Yeah, so, February 22nd. So they have a month to batten down on this issue. And honestly, the game ran really smooth. I hope the campaign is really solid. And I liked, actually, one of the cool things was partnered up with Gao, did a bunch of quests with a bunch of people, but we went back and did their quest line because it was appearing on my map as the party leader. And there was no, interference between it, you know? There was no, oh, you're too high to do this level. You're not going to get any XP. It scales everything out so that way you're doing equal damage, maybe a little bit more if your gear is stronger, but not oh, you're just a giant nuke walking around and nothing is going to be able to stop you. It scales everything. It's really nice.
Really?
Yeah.
That's some good coding if they were able to do that, to scale it to different levels going down the same place.
Yeah, no, it was actually really great. So yeah. So
Glimmy says it shouldn't be judged by the demo, but it has to be at this point. The game is less than a month till release.
It
You
is
gotta
a
judge it
demo
by the-
of the game. It's not an alpha. It's not a beta. The game is done. That is a demonstration of the full game. It should be judged by the demo.
Granted, the coders may be doing 16-hour days right now until release to keep bug checking and fixing final stuff.
Yeah.
But that was the game.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful. They did a fantastic job if the rest of it looks like that. It's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. No, it does look really good.
Do you happen to know what engine they're running on that?
For Anthem? Let me see.
Because I really haven't found anything today. I'm kind of curious what engine it's running on.
It's running on the Frostbite engine.
Okay, I should have known that. That was in the entrance of the game that everybody got to see hundreds and hundreds of times.
Yeah, I just didn't pay attention to see what was appearing.
All I remember is the hand.
Yeah.
So.
No, it was. I mean, the game played really well. There was no in-game chat, which I thought was weird. It scales bosses based off of how many people are in your squad. Really? So that's pretty cool too. But yeah. I thought in-game chat was weird that there was none at all. But I guess you'll use Xbox Live parties. It seems silly to have to do that.
Yeah, that or Discord.
Yeah. My cat, is meowing downstairs because he's hungry. And I can't stop yawning because I haven't had enough water, and I'm empty on water again, so I apologize for the yawns. Actually, I chew a piece of gum. It might distract my brain. Yeah, Anthem looking really good.
Whoa!
Oh, yeah. Let's do this. There we go. All gone.
Thank you.
So yeah, let's report that guy to Mixer for being racist.
I found it. I've been looking for it for an hour. What window was talking to me because it didn't have the volume on it. It was a window that was open. See, Black and Chain says, Anthem gave me a taste of glory and let me fly around. Then I got stuck on another loading screen. Yeah, that was unfortunate that happened. And I still think it's a better idea that they did it now because they got max load today. As far as the number of players that are ever going to be on their service at the same time was today.
Yeah, it was. I mean, you really shouldn't be running into that issue because of exactly what he said. You'll run into maybe issues on launch day where servers are going to be max occupancy, but it'll be gone from there. Once after a weekend, you won't have that problem. Hopefully, they're smart about it and have their server joining problems fixed right off the bat. Yeah.
And from what I'm seeing, it's mostly Xbox, although it's randomly happening to other consoles. The biggest problem right now is Xbox. So for whatever reason that is, it's Xbox.
Yeah. No, it was pretty much only Xbox having those issues, so. Oh well. There probably was more users on Xbox, but I don't think they have any tracking for that as of right now. What were they running through for PC? Were they running through Steam?
I don't think so. I know that the one code you had would let you get on all the consoles. Yeah, Origin or EA. That's right. It would let you run the same code on PS4, Xbox, and PC. So you didn't have to have 3 different codes if you wanted to check it 3 different ways. So that was kind of interesting. Did that?
Yeah, I was actually looking to see. Yeah, if it's through Origin, then you can't track the statistics that the Anthem servers provide. Steam allows that. They have a website called Steam Charts, but oh well. Xbox reviews got hit 2.6. That's on them though, because like it's, you know, if you can't get your servers to launch, you're gonna end up getting bad reviews. Unfortunately, a demo shouldn't allow reviews to take place. So
that's just not the reality of the world, though. So
a review shouldn't be placed. You can judge a game. Now, I'm not saying personal judgment can't be a thing. Personal judgment should be a thing. But a review on the full game should not count when you only have played the demo, because the demo is not the full game. So.
And I'll go back to the same point. Wouldn't you rather have a demo come out a couple of weeks early, have all these problems, so on real launch, they're all gone?
Yeah.
You cannot simulate real world conditions on this stuff as far as server load, how traffic's going to go. You got to fire it up and let it happen. Yeah. That's the only way you can test it. So.
Yep.
But who that watched it did not like it? I'm kind of curious.
Was there anything that you guys watched in the gameplay that you did not enjoy? Like, was there a graphical thing? Was there anything in particular that you did not enjoy about the game?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. Of the flying.
The flying takes a little bit of adjustment. It's kind of hard to do off the bat. The water scenes were bad. Capes tired cliche. Well, that's only for Storm, though. The capes are only for one class of character.
Let's see, the darkness when you went underwater. I didn't notice it was that dark on mine, but I might have
very dark. It was extremely dark. I couldn't see where I was going at all. I was just bumping into walls constantly.
I wonder if that's a setup in the game itself that needs to be adjusted.
It just needs to be a lighting adjustment. Terrible sarcasm? Oh. Well, the flying is difficult right off the bat. I was having trouble figuring out how to navigate a lot easier. In all honesty, they couldn't go wrong with a slight javelin training system. You know, like how to use your javelin, similar to what Titanfall did. Titanfall taught you how to use.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we have to get these trolls out of here. If I can have chat help me out with doing like that period spam, and if I can have MD get rid of those guys as fast as possible. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep reporting these guys to Mixer for racism. They'll get their Xbox permanently banned.
I just hate the fact that our on-screen chat doesn't match the.
Yeah, it's all good.
So somebody's gonna see that mess on there, and I hate it. But it is what it is. They ruin it for everybody else.
I like the water could be more murky. If it was more murky, you still wouldn't be able to see like at all.
This was interesting. Black and Chains says, am I psychopath for preferring the motion blur? I'm kind of curious to what you liked about the motion blur.
Just preference. I didn't like it at all. For me, motion blur is great in most shooters. It's bad in that one. For me personally, it's bad in that one. So,
yeah, it didn't look like it was running smooth when it had motion blur on to me watching it.
Yeah, for me, it looked like it was dropping tons of frames. So,
yep.
Oh well. I actually thought it looked smoother on. I hated Dark Souls Remastered with motion blur. I think that some of them are much better than others just for motion blur. It's just the preference in the game. I felt it was Destiny, but you could fly.
It's as Big said all night. This is what Destiny should have been.
Yeah, this is what Destiny should have been. It's like saying, you know, all these people saying, oh, it's like Fortnite, you know, Realm Royale. Oh, it's like Fortnite. PUBG. Oh, it's like Fortnite. You know, like all of them. It's just a genre, you know? It's like when you play a first person shooter, oh, it's like Halo. Oh, it's like Call of Duty. You know, it's just a genre.
I was reading something about the ray trace stuff, and I think actually Photoshop uses a little bit of it too, but it's just there's not a lot of games that actually take advantage of the ray trace that's available with the graphics card. So
You
I don't know.
personally
I
didn't
haven't.
like the game, but what did you not like about it? You have to have reasons. You have to have reasons, or else you. If you don't have a reason why you didn't like the game, you're literally just doing it for the attention at that point. There has to be reasoning why. You know, I don't like the color green because it hurts my eyes. You know, or whatever it might be. You have to have there has to be a reasoning as to something you didn't like. It has to affect you in some sort of way. That's what we're looking to see. Like the motion blurring. Motion blurring can make people sick. For me, it was dropping tons of frame rate on my screen, so it allowed for the motion blurring to cause a lot of issues. It was too repetitive. What was repetitive? And it was too grindy. I didn't do the same thing. I did 3 missions, which was all that was in the game, in the demo, and the only reason it was repetitive was because that was the only thing in the game. There was a
I
demo.
well, I can see what he's talking about. He, she. I'm sorry, I don't know, so I should quit doing that. Destiny is grindy. It really is. That's why I haven't bothered to actually learn the game, even though I watch it all the time.
Oh, I understand that part, but I'm saying for this demo in particular, he said it's too repetitive and too grindy. But in that demo, I didn't do any repeating and I didn't do any grinding. So I'm not really sure where
I'm
the
wondering if he isn't looking ahead in the game, thinking that's what it's going to be.
That's why I'm
Like,
saying in this demo, what did you not like? Yeah, if you like Fortnite, Fortnite is literally the same exact thing every match. And you
well,
said that
kind of. It's not like I'll use ESO since I played it for a year. It's not like you have to do the same dungeon run over and over and over and over again, trying to collect one piece to get your armor set complete or your whole weapon set complete.
right.
And in ESO it was even worse because you had 8 or 9 different versions of the same weapon or armor
Yeah.
and you had to get the right one.
Yeah.
So oh my goodness. I bet you there was some dungeons I ran 100 times trying to get a piece of armor or something.
Yeah.
So, but that's what I consider grindy.
That's why I created Black Desert. I'm a grinder. Oh, so yeah, MMORPGs are definitely grinding games. If you've ever played even like World of Warcraft or anything like that, you know, you're doing the same raids over and over to try to get more gear. But in this one, the only repeating that I did in this demo was to play the missions again with new people that I brought in. Outside of that, there was no repeating. I didn't do a single grinding session, so I'm not really sure where the repeating and grinding is coming from.
I think that was just more looking towards the future from what they were looking at today. And I can see it might have the potential to be kind of grindy like Destiny.
Maybe.
So,
Who knows? The game could be huge, you know?
yeah, it's if it's big, if it's got a huge world, say like that's my favorite game, The Witcher, which had a huge world to play in, and it took a long time to go through the whole world and to be fast. So, and it wasn't really grindy. You're kind of doing the same thing over and over again. It's just in a different area with a different monster. But
Yeah.
if it's something like that, it's going to have some replayability too.
Yeah. Dragon Age tends to be a very large game, so I wouldn't be surprised from the same creators of Dragon Age that Anthem tends to be fairly large as well. So
I thoroughly enjoyed the last Dragon Age. I actually finished that one. So,
so
yeah, I'm with you, Halo. I think think the world is going to be huge.
I think it's going to be pretty decent. I'm excited for it. We're less than a month away for the game, so we'll see how it comes out. Yeah. If anyone has any last things that they want to say about Anthem, feel free. We're going to start moving into the next topic. Also, for the year of Xbox Live, don't forget to grab the code of the day, Zombie Kill. Type in ! Mixcast in the chat. You'll get yourself a link that you can enter in Zombie Kill for some extra bonus points into winning that year of Xbox Live. And we hope one of you regulars win it. That'd be awesome. Yeah, type ! Mixcast. It'll give you a link. Click that link. Go into the code. Get a bunch of stuff. All right. With that said, let's jump into the next one. Let's jump into Hulu dropping prices. How many of our users here actually use Hulu? I know there's a lot of like Netflix, Hulu war, anything along that line. All right, so we have a lot of Huluers. Let's see. Wrong interactive. I already switched it. I have to turn it off and on. All right. Let's see. We use Hulu at my house. Cassie pays way too much for it. She pays like $30-something a month for Hulu.
Oh, she's getting live TV too, then.
No, she pays for HBO for Game of Thrones, but she can get that through other means that won't cost her $30-something. So, she's also been paying it for the 2 years that they haven't been airing Game of Thrones, so she's literally been paying for nothing. So, with that said, Hulu is dropping their prices. So for the super basic version of Hulu, you can grab Hulu for $6 a month, which is literally the cost of my subscription. The subscription to my stream, $6 a month.
Yeah.
But that's like the basic version of Hulu. So you have your commercials. You don't get the live TV section of the website, but live TV is now being bumped up in price. So they switched
live
a little
TV.
bit.
Everything's going up in price except the basic.
Yeah. So basic Hulu used to be $8 a month. It is now $6 a month. However, the ad-free version with no commercials is $12 a month. So that's not bad at all. Honestly, that's probably what Cassie should just be paying for instead of the HBO, but oh well.
The live TV is going up $5 a month. It's going from 40 to 45.
Yeah.
So that's where they're going to make the money back up. But
Not
this was just
worthy.
in reaction to Netflix raising their prices recently. So
What's not worthy news? Halo Collector. And then they're bumped up. Their most popular plan, the HD section, so getting 1080p Hulu is $13 a month, but it is also ad free. A couple of dollar difference. I mean, I think it's worthy news. A lot of people use these services, and a lot of people try to determine which program to use. So
honestly, within this community, a lot of people don't even have cable anymore.
Yeah,
they've got this, just like me, which I haven't watched in a while. I've got Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon. I don't even have cable.
I think this is 100% worth talking about. Lots of people use all of these services, and saving money where they can. Not having to pay for cable and all this stuff, definitely. Because with Hulu dropping their prices, Netflix is actually raising theirs. So
that's the theory on why they dropped that one price, is because Netflix is raising theirs, and this across all their plans. Let me see. Let me follow that link real quick.
It's like they did it just for ad. I don't know what you're talking about. What does that mean? Can you play Fortnite? Nope.
Netflix is going from 11 to 13 for HD streaming, and the basic plan's going up $1, and I think the one with HD content is 14 to 16 now. So it's going up basically $2 across the board, and that's why I'm guessing that Hulu decided to try and take advantage of it and get a little business, hopefully, if you don't mind watching commercials.
They should do something more bold. I need nouns. Who's they? Who's they should be doing what more bold? I've been confused on the last couple of things you've been saying.
Of course, you know all about the big wars between Netflix and Hulu over programming. There's some stuff that's leaving Netflix and going to Hulu, I think, and some vice versa. What was it? I know the big thing was Friends that went to I guess that went to Netflix, but it's kind of a big deal. Hulu is starting to catch up. They're about half the subscribers that Netflix does, so they're starting to catch up.
Yeah. But yeah, Netflix going up, I think between $2 and $5, depending on the plan that you're getting, is increasing, while Hulu is decreasing $1 to $2 per plan. So, it's kind of interesting to see, and I think Netflix knows that they're capable of getting away with it, and Hulu probably being the underused service compared to Netflix, is dropping a little lower as incentive for people to join through. You think that they should?
Another point here. Sorry, no, Disney's also starting their own streaming service as well.
Yep.
They've pulled all the.
Netflix pulled all
Marvel.
Yep.
Because they lost, basically, Disney didn't let them to have them anymore.
Yeah, they lost the Disney license because Disney is moving over to their own platform. Anything that Disney owns is now going to put it on the Disney platform. Free basic for Hulu, though, they'll never make any money. They'll lose so much money, it's unbelievable. Because everyone would just say, they would lose so much money. Everyone will say, what is the purpose for me paying when I can just get it for free? Get all the TV I want for all these shows. The commercials, they already have too many commercials. They already have too many commercials. I watch commercials already on my Hulu. So dropping it down to free, they'll lose so much money. Disney is already losing money? Wait, why is Disney already losing money?
I think she was talking about Hulu.
Oh, no, she said up to Disney, so I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, but Disney doesn't normally lose money for very long.
No, Disney is very good about being one of the top companies in the world. But yeah, saw a story about it. I don't know. Disney is one of the most profitable companies in the world right now. That's why everyone's buying into Disney stocks.
But this is good news for us in the long run. It shows that there's still, these guys are fighting over market share, which just is going to keep prices down. Where unlike some of you poor souls that live in a community that has one cable service and that's it.
Oh yeah,
you terrible. Have to pay what they want, whether you like it or not. If you want internet and cable, so
yeah. And Hulu commercials are about 2 minutes. They're usually between 90 seconds and 3 minutes long. They're terribly long commercials, and I pay money and I still get commercials. So I can't.
I pay money so I don't get commercials.
Right. I can't see them. I can't see them dropping it down further. But yeah, if there's a company that would drop a basic plan to free, it would be Netflix. Netflix being the way more popular service than Hulu, they have the opportunity to do so. Add commercials because Netflix is, famous for having no commercials. But if they did a free section of it, which was, probably more limited shows, but had commercials, that would probably be successful. So, Hulu just couldn't do it.
Amazon is still growing too. It's kind of up there in the middle of nowhere, third runner there, but it's growing.
What's that? Amazon?
Amazon, they're getting more content.
The Prime Now?
Yeah. I mean, they got a lot of stuff on there if you're a Prime user.
You're lagging a bunch. I'm not sure if something is downloading or something.
No, there's nothing downloading on my end.
But yeah. Hulu Premium still has a few commercials. See, yeah, that's what I'm saying. With their paid services already still having commercials, I can't imagine them dropping their free version down to no cost. That's how they're still staying alive today. Yeah. It's a good idea, but I can't see them. The only platform I could see being successful with it is Netflix. That's the only platform I could see being successful with it. But yeah, pretty interesting to see these different platforms changing their prices around. But who knows? Who knows? Could go a whole bunch of different ways in these routes. Seeing who is more successful in finding the right price range. So, all right. Can't forget that YouTube is competing with all these guys. YouTube is going down the drain, though. YouTube doesn't know what they're doing.
Well, they did all these companies that were paying YouTube for commercial space. They're starting to figure out that they're not getting any ROI on it. So the commercial rates are dropping drastically on YouTube because these companies just won't pay it if they're not getting any return off of it. So
yeah, they do have red in their own content. You're absolutely right. They're entering the space, but we'll see. We'll see. It's that one's so hard to say because YouTube obviously being, one of the biggest websites in the world, it has potential, but YouTube has made so many bad decisions. It's unbelievable. They've made unbelievably large bad decisions. So who knows? What's up, Almighty? Yeah. So let's jump into the last topic, the Amazon delivery vehicles. How many of you guys have seen these new delivery vehicles? Have you guys seen these? Netflix is hemorrhaging right now because they haven't been doing well. They haven't been doing well with their paid shows, the shows that they're paying for. However, their new Netflix original series are actually very good. Those used to be terrible. The Netflix original series used to be so bad, and now they're actually becoming good. If you haven't already seen these delivery vehicles, Badfrog did just drop a link in the chat. However, I'm going to play the video right here. Boop. Boop. They're so cute.
Yeah, it's one county that they're trying it out with, and they got
it's the
people
county
following.
It's the county that me and Halo Collector live in.
And there's supposedly going to have people walking behind them to make sure that they don't run over things and people and everything else. I think it's a cool idea.
They're going to get robbed, sadly. Yeah, but those things are going to be loaded with GPS trackers and stuff, so. A couple Barbies should be driving.
Ooh, you can have a couple of miniature ponies out in front pulling it. That'd be even better.
I think they are adorable. They also did a recent Amazon delivery service. Sorry, I have to do one more. They did another recent Amazon delivery service. They're testing it in a college. It's the same exact thing, but it's more of a square shape, and they're delivering pizzas, and the whole thing is an oven to keep it hot enough. And it's actually really cool.
That's a good idea for a college campus.
They're doing that for a college campus. It has a door that flips open, and it spits out the pizza a little bit so you can grab it. And it's cool. It's really neat. Amazon is testing that one out along with this, because I guess they're giving up on drones because the air...
the FAA stopped that.
The FAA didn't stop it, but there's so many regulations that cause it basically impossible for Amazon to do it with no risk. The risk is the hardest part. But if they can send out all of these little robots driving around all over the place, you make 1 million of these little robots that are just out delivering stuff. They all go back to the truck and meet up, and then they go back, drive the truck, pick it up. Man, all an automated system. It could easily be done.
It wouldn't work in places. For example, like my apartment complex here, because we probably get, and Amazon here used just drivers that throw stuff in their car.
Oh yeah,
and they're probably here 30 times a day, different ones. And their car is always full. So there's a lot of Amazon that gets delivered here, because we got same day service here with a lot of stuff. So,
is he human sized? But this small unit is just so small. It is, but who knows? The possibility that creates. Did you guys see, what is it, Boston Robotics or whatever it's called? Also built a robot delivery service, but it's the walking dog version of it. Have you guys seen that?
No, I have not seen that.
I think it's Boston Robotics, right? Boston Robotics delivery. Yeah, here it is.
Now what you got me doing?
Let's see.
I think I got most of my lag here.
Well, you don't need to pull up the links. I got you. I'm trying to find... Oh, yeah, it is this one. Oh, they showed it at CES. That's where I saw it. They showed it at CES. I'm pretty sure it's this.
Giving commands. All the computing is being done on those...
Actually, this looks like an older video, but I'm not sure. Full screen is unavailable. Wow, okay.
Really?
Hold on, I'll find it. But yeah, so Amazon, I mean, what do you guys think of robots delivering your Amazon packages to your house? Like, do you see it ending up being a huge issue, or do you think that something like that could be done? Like, there's always the worry of theft and everything like that, right? But if you think of it on a huge scale, like massive scale, all of these robots going out, delivering the packages all at the same time, meeting back up at the truck, and the truck just goes back to the warehouse, I think it could be done. Like,
it would have to be the right neighborhoods. It honestly would. It's just, the Halo collector is kind of right about that. It is really small. It's not going to hold anything but small packages to start with. And
I think this is the video. Oh my god, so loud.
See, if these things are ever to get on the road, I see motorcycle or mini car, the perfect size, not full size and not micro. I kind of agree with you on that.
Yeah.
I think you might see, as we get more into autonomous cars, that might be the thing that happens, is you're just going to have this, basically an Amazon locker rolling around, and it'll send you a message on your phone. Hey, I'm at your door. Come get your package. So, I mean, I could see something like that happening.
It's potential. Because the Amazon locker is actually a huge thing up here in Seattle. Oh my god,
That's
my allergies are going
huge
crazy.
here. Almost every grocery store has one. I see people use them all the time.
So this is the dog delivering the package. So it's got the lasers scanning for objects in the way. It'll step over any objects that are blocking its path type deal. Pretty neat. I mean, it's slow. My favorite part is it delivering the package. Delivering the package is the best part. I think it's hilarious.
See, I think the way this should work, if he delivers the package, they open the door and they just catapult it up there. Catch!
Oh, well, you're about to see. It's kind of amazing. Big Dad, thank you for the host. This is the cool part, that it's actually going backwards now. It doesn't need like backwards versus forward to be able to go up. It determines the width of the sidewalk if it has enough room to turn around, and can navigate its way up and down the stairs from there. So look at this box though. That box is barely hanging on.
That's some ingenious programming right there. There's a lot of code that was written to get that thing to do that.
It's pretty neat. I love this part. Are you ready? Here we go. It's got to move sideways a little bit so that way it can put the box in front of your door. Actually, it ends up ringing the doorbell too. It rings the doorbell. And then, plop, smash, everything inside the box is broken. It's upside down. Top side was supposed to be up. Done. And then it slowly backs away, and while it stares at you.
Well, it can't be any worse than UPS, because any box that you put handle carefully seems to be the most destroyed box in the truck.
And this is just showing the capabilities that it's capable of standing on 3 legs and having all of this balancing issues. So it's just to show. But if this thing was dancing like that in front of my door, look at this. It's dancing in front of the door while it just delivered the package. That's pretty crazy, though. The amount of flexibility that all of these joints are capable of doing. So, like, no obstacle could actually be in the way. Just go back down the stairs, and then we'll make it back into the truck. But yeah, just flips the package, topside down, drops it on the ground, done. All of your glass possessions are destroyed.
Here's your box.
What's his name? His name is whatever you want it to be, I guess.
Yeah, it's just the beginning, and then you're gonna have that day. All the machines are gonna turn on humankind, and your package delivery thing is gonna come up and jam you with one of its legs. It's just gonna be horrific.
Meanwhile, the whole time the driver is sitting in the car, and he's like, "I could have delivered this 2 minutes ago." I'm sitting here waiting for a robot dog to deliver it. Let's see. Halo Collector says, I worked with a security mailbox company. There's no reason why a smart mailbox and Amazon delivery box. Wait, there's no reason why a smart mailbox and a Amazon delivery bot work together. There's no reason why they would work together, or they couldn't work together.
Couldn't work together.
He's sitting there in his car, eating, laughing his head off, watching it break the box. Oh yeah, 100%. He's like, now I don't have to throw it on the ground. The robot does it for me.
He's got video of it to take to work. I didn't break it. Oh my god.
You're becoming a mail woman just so that way you can watch the dog do all the work.
She's going to be sitting back, eating a cheeseburger, laughing at the robot.
Amazon doesn't ship to Australia anymore, so there's no Amazon AUS? I might dance with it.
Isn't there something going on with?
I honestly thought
Amazon.
Amazon was going to open up a headquarters over in like Sydney or something because it's so separated. But what's up, Front Jugs? Yeah, no, that's I don't know. It's interesting to think things like that might become automatic here in the future, where we have delivery vehicles that aren't even human anymore. You know. Amazon does have corporate offices in Sydney. Panic Ride works at Amazon. He'll tell you the news. Yeah.
I wonder if that's just if they have to import something, like if it's not something they have already there and it has to come from another warehouse in the States that they can't import it. I wonder if that's what it is. I don't know. It's kind of a weird deal.
It could be.
I kind of would like some more information on that.
Yeah, it could be a topic.
Yep.
Speaking of topics, if you guys have more topics, we have more days of Mixcast. If you have more information, please put it in the Discord. Put it in the Mixcast channel. Go to that website right there. Put it in the Mixcast channel. We need more topics. We're running out of topics. We need more.
And I really don't want to spend all day looking for topics. I mean, I've got Photoshop things to do right now.
He's too good for looking up topics now. So
I got Photoshop, man.
Yeah,
I can't abandon Photoshop. Photoshop depends on me.
But yeah, feel free to put any suggestions in the Mixcast channel on Discord. And don't forget to enter zombie kill for the code of the day. Don't forget to enter that. Type ! Mixcast in the chat. Zombie kill is the code of the day today.
You guys see that AMD chip and the S curve? Is this the new? God, it's not Razer. It's my brain's locked. I don't remember the name of it. It's supposed to be a beast.
I have no idea. I'd have to look it up. That could be a future topic, though. Ryzen,
yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to look into that.
It's supposed to have some kind of serious processing power.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could look into that and talk about some tech stuff for tomorrow. Because we will have a Mixcast for tomorrow. Since I missed yesterday because of my really awkward feature time. So, we will have Mixcast tomorrow. Today was a short episode, but that's okay.
Well, yeah, technically it was a little over what we're supposed to be doing, but we're not going to get into that. But
well, that's okay.
Because normally it goes off the rails and we get just out in left field.
That's true.
So,
but yeah, thank you guys for attending for tonight. We will be back tomorrow, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll try to start around then. If we have, like a game that's going overtime and whatever we're playing on my personal stream, then it'll be bumped back a little bit. Potentially, Gal. Yeah.
Yeah, there might be more Anthem being run tomorrow than there was today, so you might have a chance of picking up more people.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Yeah. I hope you guys have a fantastic night. I'm gonna drop a host on a streamer. Let's see. Yeah.
Have we done that building a PC kind of thing?
We can talk about building a PC as a subject for like going through PC part picker and all that stuff.
Yep.
We did PC building a PC versus buying a PC, but we can talk about like more in depth of building a PC.
Okay.
So
because I think both of us have some knowledge in that area, so we won't look like Fallout fools.
Yeah. But Front Jugs, if you're looking to build a PC, PCPartPicker.com. That is literally the best website you could ever use if you're going to build one yourself. PCPartPicker.com.
It almost has too many choices, but it makes sure all of your parts will actually go together as far as the right CPU to the right board and the right video cards to the right slots that are on the board, and and the right memory that goes in the right slots.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing.
Roughly how much money? That's up to you, man. You can spend $500. You could spend $6,000.
What do you want it for is the question. You don't ask how much money you're going to spend. You got to ask what you want to use it for.
Yeah.
Because
mine was like about $2,400 or something like that. So,
and the laptop I just smoked was $1,200, but there was stuff I wanted in there that I paid for. I can go get a laptop for $300 right now if I want, but it won't do what I want.
Yeah.
So
it's all depending on what you want the PC to do. So, but yeah. Thank you guys for joining tonight. Join back in tomorrow, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I will have my regular stream tomorrow as well.
If there's something you want to see this weekend, put it in there. I'm trying to make sure I pull stuff out of that faster than I was to get it out there to be more current, because a lot of the stuff I've got can just be thrown in there whenever. So I'm trying to make sure I get your guys' topics out a lot faster now.
Yeah, if you have current topics, we throw in the current topics right away, and we bring in some of the topics that can be told or talked about at any time. So, yeah. So we'll see you guys tomorrow, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Don't forget to enter Zombie Kill for your code of the day. Type ! Mixcast and hang out. We're gonna throw it into another streamer. Vroom Vroom Sunday.
Oh yeah, yep. It's already on there. I got you, British.
All right. Good night, guys. See you tomorrow.
See ya.